Hi there, so this is the Oculus Quest headset, which I originally got so I could try out the HoloFit software on it, which let me do some rowing in virtual reality. It's a lot of fun and you can check out the review video that I made. However, since I had it, obviously I started to look at other fitness apps that were available for it. And I get all the normal standard ones where you expect it to be a fitness thing. However, there's also a bunch of apps that kind of get you fit without you realizing it. So my favorite is AudioTrip, which basically plays music and you dance around, wave your hands in time to the music, and it's quite a good cardio workout, it must be said. However, because of the little handles that you use with the Oculus Quest, they're not that heavy, so you don't really get that much of an upper body feel from doing it. Along come Kiwi Design with these things. Now, they call them dumbbells, and they attach to the handles that you use with this, and they're only really like 5 ounces heavy, so I wouldn't say it was like a proper dumbbell. However, it does feel as though if you put this onto it, it might just give you that little bit of an added resistance feel from your upper body when you're doing these kind of workouts, whether it's AudioTrip or whether it's one of the boxing games or something. So I'm going to put it to the test. Now, attaching this is relatively simple, but it does make sense to pay attention to the paperwork and get it right. So this bit slots inside the controller, and then the weight discs go inside. Now I'm using all 3, but take a look at the paperwork and it'll show you how to put that in. Then this bit goes on top, and then the cap goes on top of the controller. Now there's a groove in the front, and the groove sits facing the button side, okay? So make sure it's there, and then that will be all nicely flush inside, and then just turn the turny bit, make sure it's nice and tight, and then finally loop it on your wrist to keep it secure so it doesn't fly off, and that's it, you're ready to go. Okay, so this is the AudioTrip program. I'm standing on a conveyor belt and all these icons are going to come towards me, and basically all I have to do is move my hands and punch them or whatever in time, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Trust me, it's a lot of fun to play. Anyway, I'm going to go for drift. It definitely does feel top heavy, so I'm going to have to adjust my grip. In case you see the point here. I know I look like a lunatic, but hey, gotta be. So this day I'm really having to change the grip of how I usually hold these. I'm having to hold them around the outside because otherwise I feel that they're gonna fly out of my hands. You know what, missed a couple there. But you can see how this is you're having to like do squats and stuff while you're doing it. Like this part here. So this is kind of what gives you that surprising cardio workout. You're just to do this in your living room. Well, you look like a lunatic, but... And it's definitely, like this part when I'm trying to... And like here, I can definitely feel that extra weight. Whoa. Like the extra mass that I'm having to move to be able to do this. I should stick to rowing, shouldn't I? Oops. Oh, get a rest. But yeah, I can definitely feel like moving more mass around here when I'm doing this. I mean, I'm actually out of breath. Yeah, I definitely have to change how, yeah. Oh yeah. I almost fell into the wall. Oops, wrong round. This is in itself, this part here's a really good workout. Being in that squat, being down low, and doing this, I really feel my quads getting a good old work. Oh, not one way. Yeah, I can feel my lats actually getting in on the action. That kind of move here, I can really feel in here that you are moving something around. So the difference having these on, but you can see how I'm kind of holding around the dome, because if I was holding the normal controls and things, they feel like they're tilting a little bit forwards. I mean, again, that's probably a grip strength thing. In fact, actually, I have a punching game, I have a boxing game, so let's see how that feels. So I do have a couple of boxing games that I play, but this one's quite a good one just because it basically gives me a bag. Where am I? Just going to make sure I'm not going to punch a wall. Okay. So let's give this a go then, see how it feels. So again, I'm holding, because I don't really need the controls and the buttons on the inside, I'm holding them on the outside so I can, so I can really get a kind of almost a punch. But you can really feel that extra mass. Like I say, it's only 5 ounces. But yeah, you can really just feel that extra. Yeah, actually, surprisingly. Like I say, I was kind of a little bit, they're not that heavy, but I wouldn't want it to particularly be that much more heavier. Otherwise it could spoil the enjoyment of the game and be a little bit, well, you don't get injured by trying to throw a dumbbell around the place. So hang on, let me take this off. Actually, I think these are surprisingly effective. Yes, it's not like using a 10 kilogram dumbbell. You're not going to be sitting there going, oh, this is really hard. Games like AudioTrip, you do get a really good workout when you're down into that squat position. But sometimes you do feel, well, I'm just waving my arms around. But adding in a little bit of extra mass, not loads, but just a little bit, does start to really feel as though your upper body's kind of feeling it a little bit. And certainly when it came to the bag work, that really did kind of feel up in the shoulders and the lats with only a few ounces of weight, to the point that I kind of think if I was to do a 10-minute proper workout on that game of the bag work, it would really start to suck, and you get the feeling like, crikey, would I actually be sore in the morning from doing it, which I've never been without these weights. So that's definitely something I'm going to start looking at. Now the thing is that if you do get these, you have to use the loop, okay? Because if you're using these and you're just holding the main handle and then you're going for a punch, the chances of this thing flying out of your hands and hitting your TV or your brother or your sister or whatever are really quite high. So make sure and use the loop. And also, because it does go top heavy, you might want to start with just one disc at a time and increase the weight so you can get used to how to hold them. Like I say, for both games I was playing, I was okay to get away with gripping on the outside to properly secure it. But if you're using something that you have to use the buttons and the controller on the inside as well, then you really need to make sure that you're holding it properly and you don't, like I say, it doesn't become uncomfortable because they're top heavy. But if you're looking for something to just add another element to your Oculus Quest fitness training or whatever, these are a really good idea. So make sure to check out the Kiwi Design website or just search for the Kiwi Design dumbbells and really take a look at them. And of course, while you're here, why not take a look around my YouTube channel for the various rowing workouts and things that I have here, and hopefully you'll enjoy them too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in another one. Take care. Bye-bye.